Pierce, guarded by Lewis, gets the screen. It's Davis taking the shot. Scores! He scores at the buzzer! They'll review it. It appears he got it off. And the Celtics have defeated the Magic on a buzzer beater by Glenn Big Baby Davis to tie the series at 2.
Damn. I got a cold imagination though. You know, I do that actor shit. I got a cold imagination. I'm gonna have to choke the chicken in the bathroom. That's crazy. I'm gonna be swole though. I swear to God, I'm about to get in so much shape. Oh God. That's the only way you can stop me from eating hamburgers is put me in jail. That's what God said. I'm gonna stop you eating hamburgers. I'm gonna put you in jail. You don't want to stop eating hamburgers and Cheetos? You're going to jail. So now, I'm gonna come to Rock.
For those that don't know who this man is that I just showed on the screen, that is Glenn Big Baby Davis, who is an ex-NBA player who was able to capture a ring with the Boston Celtics franchise back in 2008, I believe it was. Don't quote me on that. And so you might wonder, looking at this, you might say to yourself, how in the world does an NBA champion, okay, who played on it for an NBA franchise championship team, who was a part of that team, he was a big part of their defense and rebounding. He was a center for the Boston Celtics, playing alongside Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and others. How, you might wonder, some will ask, do you go from being an NBA champion with a multi-million-dollar contract in the NBA to being sent to jail for nearly 4 years? Well, fraud. See, the reason why I think it's important to focus in on all the different types of fraud that people commit is that I don't think people really realize the detriment that it can inevitably cause to you, not only your lifestyle but your livelihood and your history and your family. Glenn Davis had it made. Let's read the article. Former NBA player Glenn Big Baby Davis sentenced to 40 months in insurance fraud scheme. 38-year-old Davis was also sentenced to 3 years of supervised release. In November, Davis was found guilty of health care fraud, wire fraud, conspiracy to make false statements, and conspiracy to commit health care and wire fraud and faced 20 years in prison. Federal authorities said that Davis and others defrauded an insurance plan for NBA players and family members of more than $5 million in a scheme that lasted at least 4 years. The players would make false claims for dental services and various medical care, but those services were never provided. Wow. Davis submitted a total of $132,000 worth of claims, including saying he got $27,200 worth of dental work at Beverly Hills Dental Office on October 2nd, 2018. Authorities said he was actually in Las Vegas at the time and flew to Paris that same day using the geolocation data for his cell phone to prove it. How stupid can you all be out here? How stupid can you all be? Listen, I keep telling y'all about these phones, man. I keep telling y'all about these little computers that y'all walk around with and y'all want to use for everything but what it should be used for. They're nothing but trackers. They're nothing but trackers. I watch true crime stories and documentaries all the time. Do you want to know how most killers get caught? By their phone. You want to know how most killers get convicted? By their phone. All they do is track your cell phone data through cell towers. That's it. So if you're not smart enough to come up with a workaround for that, when you're making up a lie and a scheme to defraud the NBA for millions of dollars, then you probably shouldn't do it. Because you're not smart enough. I could have told y'all from the rip that Glenn Davis wasn't smart enough to do this. I could have told y'all that before I'd ever learned that he did this shit. I definitely could have told you that. Yeah, it says it right here. Glenn Davis won the NBA championship in 2008 with the Boston Celtics. This guy was on a championship team, y'all. Says Davis was one of more than 20 people convicted in the case, including ringleader and former NBA player Terrence Williams, who was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Another NBA player, Will Bynum, I remember Will Bynum, received an 18-month prison sentence last month for making false statements to the NBA player's health and welfare benefit plan and was ordered to pay nearly $183,000 in restitution. I can tell you right now that he ain't got that money. I don't know where he's going to get it from. He's going to have to liquidate some shit for sure. But Will Bynum ain't got that. He ain't got that. Davis spent 8 seasons in the NBA playing for the Boston Celtics, Orlando Magic, and the Los Angeles Clippers, and was a member of the 2008 championship team for the Celtics. I want to know right now, let's look this up. I want to know how much money Glenn Davis made in the NBA. So it says, starting in 2009, from 2009 to 2010, he made $3 million. From 2008 to 2009, he made over $700,000. From 2007 to 2008, he made over $400,000. It says in total, because there's 7 more rows of this. In total, he earned over $34 million from the NBA. And there's an asterisk there with the 46. It says he earned 46 million, which is close to 50. So he made nearly 50 million. But I'm assuming that they are adjusting that for, I don't know, maybe taxes or maybe what he was actually paid out from the league after various fees or whatever. But he made at least $34 million. Now you tell me, if I gave you, I want to ask y'all a question. I want to ask everybody who's watching a question. If I gave you, or if someone gave you $34 million, tell me if you would be broke. Let me know if you think you would be broke in 14 years. A decade from now, would you be broke? Or do you think that you could come up with a way to make that money work for you? Now, you would be broke if you decided to give it to Jay Morrison, that's for sure. Facts. But if somebody handed you, if you woke up one day and $34 million appeared in your bank account, do you think that 15 years from now you would be broke? Do y'all understand why financial literacy is so important now? That's what I started this channel on. I started this channel on financial literacy because I believe it's so very important that we learn it in our community, in a community of people that have the least amount of funds, in a community that has the least amount of wealth. Do y'all understand why it's so important? Because what did you do with that money? We already know. I'm pretty sure he tricked it off. Bought every extravagant thing that he wanted, that he ever wanted. That's what these NBA players do. That's what they do. They go and they blow the money immediately, damn near. Most of them. You're not Steph Curry. You don't have a contract with Under Armour. You don't have a bunch of outside deals where you're getting money from all of these various other sources of income. You don't have brand deals elsewhere with Under Armour or Nike or Adidas. What are you doing? You need to be conservative with your money. The first thing Glenn Davis was supposed to do was go talk to a financial advisor. Did he do it? No. Because if he did, he wouldn't need to defraud the NBA for millions of dollars. Here's the full list of all the money he's made over the course of his career. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear about the taxes. I don't want to hear about what they got to pay every year. Nobody told y'all. Nobody tells an NBA player that they have to have $1 million home. Nobody tells them that. Nobody tells you how to live your life. You may get pointers. You may get a speech from teammates, but nobody tells you that you got to go and buy a bunch of extravagant shit in order to live your life comfortably. $34 million is what this man once had his hands on, and he squandered it. And now he's going to prison for 40 months for defrauding the government on an insurance scam. And y'all wonder why I'm so hard on EYL, and everybody is so hard on EYL about bringing on guests who don't know what the hell they're talking about, who are marketed to you all in order to get subscribers, endorsements, and your money. You wonder why. This is why. Please, 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 if y'all don't do nothing else, get some financial literacy in your life. Don't follow Boyce for it. Don't follow Boyce for it. He not gonna teach y'all. Boyce gonna lead you into into the negative. Boyce don't even care about his money. He damn sure don't care about yours. So don't be following Boyce. Find you somebody that you can depend on that will teach you the game, that will teach you how to be financially literate, that will teach you how to grow and master your wealth, your income, how to grow and build your finances. $34 million going down the drain, and this guy is going to prison. Crazy. I'll see y'all in the next video.